Why traders chase price. Views by Anirudh Sethi.
The further the price has run, the worse the risk-reward, and the more experience you have, the more likely it is that you will enter the market at the worst possible time, right as the price is about to turn. Despite this knowledge, you may still find yourself chasing after runaway prices. Why? The fear of losing out or being left behind is greater than the fear of loss or pleasure from not chasing, to put it another way. Your limbic system, subconscious mind, rather than your prefrontal cortex, conscious mind, is in charge of your activities while you're engaging in intraday trading. When the prefrontal cortex is unable to assert itself, even understanding logically what to do and what not to do is insufficient. Focusing on the limb. The limbic system is a potential target for solutions to this problem. The fear of loss and the pleasure from not chasing signals need to be amplified so that the comparison is more meaningful. The trick is to correlate very negative feelings with the idea of chasing and very positive feelings with the idea of not chasing. The usage of visualization might be helpful in this case. You can increase your apprehension of chasing losses by visualizing a scenario in which you watch a trade get away from you as it climbs higher and higher until you give in and enter at the market. However, before you have a chance to set your stop, price plunges through several levels at once, erasing your gains and sending you crashing through your day loss limit and beyond. Imagine yourself in that situation and how shocking and painful it would be. Accept it. Perhaps you're unfamiliar with this situation, but I've definitely been here before. If you want to go personal, think back to a time when trying to outpace the market backfired spectacularly. If you've never had this happen to you and have consistently pursued after pricing with success, please get in touch with me, since I'd love to hear your secrets. On the other side, we need to emphasize the joy and pleasure you feel when you exercised self-control and didn't pursue a market, only to be saved from a major loss when the market unexpectedly dropped. Recall a similar situation in your own life and allow yourself to feel the joy and relief all over again. By repeatedly exposing our limbic system to the aforementioned mental exercises, we may teach it to link negative emotions with pursuing the market and positive emotions with avoiding it. So the next time your mind needs to make the split-second decision to pursue or not to chase, the proper choice will have a greater chance of winning out. Benefits outweigh drawbacks. It's worth noting that amongst the two examples given, I prefer the one in which the positive emotion, reward, is emphasized over the negative one, fear of loss. The most important reason is that the term normal loss does not adequately describe the depth of sorrow caused by such a loss. The idea of chasing after the price refers to the practice of following upward or downward price movements in the hopes of making a profit. After that, the discomfort of wishing you had kept your trading discipline and not chased the price adds insult to injury. In other cases, chasing the price might be harder to discourage by increasing suffering if there is no way to eliminate the sporadic positive reward. While visualizing the benefit for not chasing after the price involves overcoming random regret, which should be simpler given that random negative reinforcement is weaker than random positive reinforcement, visualizing the reward for chasing after the price involves overcoming random positive reinforcement. Terminology. When people exhibit the required behavior, they should be rewarded with something they like. When people have successfully done the intended behavior, negative reinforcement entails taking away something they dislike.